As the nation grapples with the emotional pain of this school shooting, the subject, as it always does, is taking center stage among politicians. This afternoon, as Governor Abbott and other Texas officials were holding a news conference, they were interrupted by Democratic candidate for governor, Beto O'Rourke.
Excuse me.
Sit down.
You're out of line and an embarrassment.
Hey, sit down and don't play this stuff.
The next shooting is right now, and you are doing nothing.
No, he needs to get his ass out of here. This isn't the place to talk this over.
This is totally predictable when you...
Sir, you're out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Please leave this auditorium.
O'Rourke was escorted out of the auditorium rather. News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott is joining us live on the South Bank. He has been reaching out to some of our elected leaders as the issue of gun control has again been thrust into the forefront of the nation's consciousness. Jim?
And Bryn, that brings a lot of emotion, as we had just been seeing. Late this afternoon, though, we received statements from Republican Congressman John Rutherford and Democrat Al Lawson. And as you can imagine, they're both on different sides on this issue. Let me tell you what Rutherford is basically saying. He said, every child has a right to be safe in school. There are ways to improve school security. Restricting the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens is not the answer. Well, Al Lawson is basically saying, I am asking my Republican Senate colleagues, if not now, then when will they pass common sense gun safety legislation that protects our citizens? You know, we have a congressional election coming up, a primary in August, and this is already becoming an issue.
I understand my Republican colleagues will...
While he's not from Florida, Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut laid it out to all politicians in D.C.
I'm here on this floor to beg, to literally get down on my hands and knees and beg my colleagues. Find a path forward here.
Today, Senator Marco Rubio was asked about that and other issues involving gun control legislation and background checks. His stance is not changing.
Every commercial sale requires a background check.
Gun shows and internet.
There hasn't been a single of these mass shootings that have been purchased at a gun show or on the internet. So if people want to do that, we can have that debate, but don't link it to these horrible events because they would have nothing to do with it.
And Senator Rick Scott was asked about his thoughts on Florida's red flag law that was passed after the Parkland school shooting 4 years ago. That law requires gun owners to turn over weapons if a judge determines that they're a risk to themselves or others. Today, reporters asked Scott if there should be a national red flag law.
I believe in if you got to have due process. You got to be careful that you take away people's Second Amendment rights. But people that are harming themselves, are threatening to harm themselves or somebody else, I mean, they should not have access to a gun as long as you go through use due process.
The gun control issue has already become a campaign issue in the upcoming congressional race for the new District 4. This ad from Republican Jason Fisher is now airing.
Liberals tried to take away our gun rights and take over our streets, but Fisher said no to gun control.
We tried reaching out to him today, but so far he's not responded. Some of his opponents are speaking out. Democrat Tony Hill says a universal gun background check is needed, and all states need red flag laws. Hill said, quote, I will not be a slave or enslaved to the NRA to prevent common sense legislation. While Republican Eric Aguilar, who is also running for the seat, said more information is needed about this shooting before he commits.
I want to see the investigation first. There should be nobody, I will have to say, in my opinion, no politician out there should be even making a decision just yet because of the fact that they don't really know what's happening.
You know, both Rutherford and Lawson had a lot more to say, and we have their full statements online at news4jax.com. For now, we're live on the South Bank. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.